Looks like I got a follow from I'm Sheepy, who was in your stream earlier, Kara. Yeah? Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Hopefully they can actually, come in so I can thank them properly. But it's also weird because I feel like anybody who's actually in your stream probably doesn't keep the hours that would allow them to really stick around too long for my stream. You never know. But hello, haunting. Welcome in. Just in time for hopefully what is the final stream of Fatal Frame. We've been making a lot of progress. Been pretty good. The controls suck. The controls are just like garbage tier. But I've mostly gotten used to them at this point, so it's not that big of a deal. Overall, the story is a little weak, but I like the concept, and I like what story is there is somewhat interesting. It just feels very disconnected from the main character, to where it doesn't really matter.
Lizard.
Oh yeah, I need to add like a sad trombone redeem. I'll probably make it the same price as the lizard. But we've had some unfortunately close calls where I've screwed things up. Where it was determined that a sad trombone would be be a pretty good idea. Let's see. I already have the lizard audio, so let's swap this for sad trombone. I have various different redeem ideas. Some of them are kind of on hold until maybe we get a slightly bigger following of people that tune in every time. The ones that are already there, that are going to become, every time you come in here and shake my chair, my voice vibrates. So there's a couple Stardew Valley redeems. Those will start coming back into play here soon, because we're going back to Stardew Valley next week. Lizard. There's also some Souls-likes redeems that will start coming into play here soon, because toward the middle or end of November, I'm going to be starting Lies of P, Pretty sure Life of Pi is a movie. Life of Pi. There we go. Yeah, ultimately, it's just a matter of me getting my redeems set up, or not my redeems set up, but the game decision, like the game choice made early enough that people can start saving up for them if they want to do anything with them. Right now, it's not a big deal because I'm not starting another RPG for a while. What? Channel points? Well, that's because you refuse to buy any of the animals in Stardew Valley. Well, even whenever I was streaming Stardew Valley and before I took a break for October. Either way. I think they're still on there right now, aren't they? Yeah, they're still active. The only one that isn't really... Mira named one of my kids, and he chose my spouse. But there's still farm animal ones. There's the other kid. There's also the potentially devastating, make me delete an item from my inventory, which I'm just waiting for Mira to throw that one off and me lose something very important.
Randomized?
It is randomized. It's going to tell me what slot I have to dump. So it's basically gonna run a random number between 1 and 36, I think. Because that's the max amount of inventory space you can get Stardew Valley. And whatever slot, like whatever number it comes up to, corresponds to the slot that I have to get rid of. Doesn't matter what's in that slot, whatever is there, I have to get rid of it. Tools are exempt because you can't get rid of them. So if it comes up a tool, I'll roll another number. But if it comes up to an empty slot, that's part of the gamble. So the ideal situation to do it in would be like after I get done in the mines or in Skull Cavern or something. Not that I'm encouraging anybody to do this, by the way. Don't ruin my life. But yeah, we're currently on our Nightmare Mode speed run. No, I'm not encouraging people to do crimes. I was discouraging people from using the Stardew Valley redeem that makes me dump an item out of my inventory after I've done a full run of the Skull Caverns or the mines. Because we were talking about some of the redeems and some additional work that I need to do on them and stuff. I double checked the walkthrough for night 2. Thankfully, there is no need for me to go out of my way to get the 2 documents that I'm missing on this night, because I will go to both of those rooms at some point tonight, which is good because I don't want to have to go out of my way for anything because I'm trying to do this as quickly as possible. The last one, probably the same. I don't know. It's on night 3. Well, not the last one, but the last research scrap is on night 3. And then I do have to start a quick 4th playthrough to get the last document. And that, as long as everything goes well, should be the last playthrough or like the last bit of playthrough that I have to do. All right, we're at 10 minutes. Let's get into this. What are you looking for? Wife's running around looking for something. I don't know what she's doing.
Not me.
I asked you what you were looking for.
Oh, I was looking for and lost my iPad. And I was looking for my iPad.
iPad. Of course, I wasn't far enough over. Oh, no, I did get it. Cool. I have to do this night in one go. So we might stock up on film, but we are not saving at all during this chapter. Because if I have to restart, I don't want to have to do another full playthrough just to get to this point. Get murked, lady. And we're not going searching for any optional items or anything like that. Knew it was around there somewhere. So how popular do you have to be to start electrocuting pets on stream? Oh my lord. Wasn't that debunked? I don't know, you're the only streamer I watch. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was something that was just blown way out of proportion. I don't watch other streamers either, really, for the most part, other than my wife. Platinum dying here, and today we're going to torch my cat for the views. Absolutely not. Like and subscribe, and we'll do your pet next. Nobody's going to sign up for me to mess up their pet. There would be volunteers. You're not wrong. Probably, but Mr. Beast is having some problems of his own. I don't know that he would want to risk any more bad publicity. Gabe sees $10 million. You'll never guess what happens next. Yeah, I don't have that kind of clout. Ah, shit. Holy goddamn. Okay. Jesus Christ, that was a lot of damage. Can I heal? Am I allowed to heal? Well, this is on Nightmare mode. She doesn't normally do that much damage. Let me double check. I know I have to complete this night in one go, but I don't know if I'm allowed to heal or not. Yes, I'm allowed to heal. Okay, dear fucking god. Alright. That was insane. I'm surprised she didn't one-hit me. Are you talking about the dudes that are wearing the fisherman hats that teleport everywhere, or are you talking about the headless monks? Because the headless monks I'm not afraid of. Like, I can kill them before they get anywhere near me. Teleport guys, yeah, those guys fucking suck. Alright, what do we got? 2, 4... Nope. 2, 5, 4, 3, 1. These baby ass puzzles. Well, to be entirely fair, I'm not trying to pull a pirate software. I did not figure this shit out on my own. I will fully own up to the fact that I just have the answer right in front of me. There's one point in Onimusha where you get trapped in a cell and you're about to drown, so you have to play a second character to save the main character. Solve a really, really basic sliding puzzle. Many game overs. Is it the time constraint that's a problem, or is the puzzle just stupidly finicky? Gotcha. Got it. Panic and overthink it. Yeah, I can imagine. I ain't got time for no ghosts. Spooky ghost crawls out, but you're already gone. I'm gonna get attacked in this corridor at some point, I know it. Alrighty. 4, 2, 3, 5. Nope. Nope, I fucked up. 4, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2. The life of a jump scare ghost must suck. You wait for years for someone to pass by your spot. Unless they're really meandering, chances are you're not on point enough to catch them. No shit. I mean, there was a specific jump scare in Outlast that I swear I hit it like 5 times in the DLC, and I still to this day do not know what was supposed to be scaring me there. All I know is that I heard the stinger as something happened behind me, but I'm like running through, so I hit the trigger and then I move past it before I can actually see what it is that's supposed to be scaring me. I'm very much looking forward to Outlast 2. I am not looking forward to Insane Mode in Outlast 2. Boy. If I'm waiting for something, I've got like 5 minutes of serious focus in me before I start thinking about other shit. If I was a ghost, I'd be like, oh fuck, I was supposed to jump onto that guy. Oh well, next one. That's funny. This is unfortunate because I don't know. That sucks. She was stuck in the wall after she teleported, so I couldn't get to her. If I got to pick what kind of undead I'd be, I'd pick skeleton, I'd pick vampire. Like, I don't even have to think about it. Although I do suppose it kind of matters a little bit what mythos you would be picking. Like what piece of fiction is the inspiration for your vampire. Blade vampires? I don't think I'd want to do blade vampires because they spread their infection just through biting. And that seems like a really bad or a really good way to bring a lot of attention on myself that I don't want. Deciding what to eat sucks enough. Having to... Why did that not work? Oh, 4254. God damn it. Leave me alone, lady. God dang. You're really bad at hide and seek, kid. Everyone knew a kid like that just stands there. Hmm. One of the notes is supposed to be in here somewhere. Actually, let me hard pause the game. There we go. Ah, okay. It's so funny to me that it's called a chest of drawers. Because whenever I was younger, anybody that used that term would just call it a chest of drawers. How much film do I have left? 32. Probably swap to something else here soon. Alright, that's all I wanted here. Just to take her out because I have to fight her later regardless. If I don't, I have to fight her later. Anytime now with the door opening, Miku, goddamn. Alright, the next scrap is in here somewhere. Let me see specifically where. It's on the bookshelf. That's the one that I was looking for earlier that I was confused about. Thought there was a bookshelf in the, There we go. Fuck's sake.
These photos. It can't be.
How can a cat? That's what it sounded like she just said.
I came to research the emergence.
How do I get there fastest? Okay. No, this definitely is not the right way. Ah, okay. Thankfully, I didn't waste too much time. Time to fight Grandma. And Grandma has been fought.
Where did my daughter go?
Trying to line up with the interaction triggers is literally the most difficult part of this game. Like, that's the real final boss. And this is why we fought that ghost earlier, so that I didn't have to do it now. Three, two, one, jump scare. Haha, she got spooked. Do this every time I forget to grab this mask down here. Swing down here, grab the sacred water real quick. Never have enough of that. Yeah, I pretty much went the most roundabout way that I could have taken. Let's see. 2, 4, 1, 3, 2, 4. Oh, okay, that is a one-hit kill. Alrighty. Let's be careful of that, huh? Cool boy. Next time I go to the walkthrough, or the walkway, I think I'm going to, pick up another one of those stone mirrors, because that was spooky. What are you doing here, dude? Get out. Nobody invited you. Oh, wait. Whoops. Forgot to actually put all the masks away. No, for fuck's sake. Thankfully, I do have to run through the walkway. So I can pick up another stone mirror without having to go out of my way to get it. Let's go this way. There we go. Oh boy. Really did not want to get hit by him again.
The blinding mask is the key to the door.
Especially now that I know it's a one-hit kill. More specifically, a one-hit revive in my case. Either way. Not good. Shit, I ran out of fucking ammo.
Blinding mask.
Kyrie, my beloved. Nice. Alrighty, give me some fucking film. Okay, night 2 or night 3. Let's see here. So I need to defeat one of the headless priests in no more than 4 shots using each type of film only once. That shouldn't be too bad as long as I try not to run out of film before I get to that point. And then I just have to beat the chapter on nightmare mode. Not going to be very difficult. The last chapter, I do have to beat it in a single session without healing or using a stone mirror. So that might take a couple attempts, but we'll see. Anyway, now that we're at a spot where the timer is no longer counting down, I think this is a good time to take a break. I need to use the bathroom. Pre-rolls are going to be out in a couple minutes, so I will be right back.
Break time.
It took roughly 44 minutes to get through night 2. Through Five Nights at Freddy's? No, that it's going to take me a lot longer to get through that game. I'm pretty happy with that speed. I don't really know where I could have saved any additional speed. And it is the longest night, so hopefully that's good enough. Do we go back to the fireplace room at any point in night 3? We do not. So I will have to take a detour. Whenever I go to the Grand Hall, I need to take a detour into the fireplace room. We're doing good. And there's nothing extra that I have to really worry about on this night, aside from the monk. Plural. And I've got 4 attempts at it. I love whenever I try to mute the music and it doesn't work. I'm gonna save again and see if my time changed. It did. Okay, well, I need all of the minutes that I can get. So I'm going to reset the game and then load my save that isn't missing 4 fucking minutes. I'm sure it doesn't necessarily count, but I just want to be on the safe side. Take care of both of those guys real quick. And then the third one will be around here somewhere. Say hello to the steel beam and then just float through the stairs. That was weird. Oh, she did it that time too. Just in case. Okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not the one that I'm missing. But be on the safe side. Oh my god, can this thing go any slower? They really made her collision box way too big for the amount of fucking narrow ass hallways she has to go through. Fuck. That is the fastest I've ever found that one. Holy crap. No, this guy can and will fuck my shit up if he gets close to me, so I need to make sure that he doesn't. Also, probably should have saved. Forgot that I can do that now. Alrighty. I do that a lot. It's really annoying every time I do it. Because the angle on the camera whenever you enter that room makes it seem like you're coming in from the south, but you're not. You're coming in through that east door. Got spoopied again, like the little baby she is. Alright, this is 5, 3, 2, nope, 1, 4, 5, 3. Of course I wasn't low enough. Alright. Time for the annoying part. I have to defeat this guy in 4 or less hits using every type of film only once.
Too bad, but it must be sealed.
So I'm going to try to get 0 shots. Yeah. This should be... Love that. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know how he hurt me from so far away, but... Trying to menu on that was a nightmare. Holy crap. Alright. Fuck. I believe there's another stone mirror in here somewhere. Which I would like, because if I get hit again, that is game over. Then I have to redo the whole chapter because my dumb ass wasn't saving. Shit. Alright. I just need to be careful, I guess. There we go. And just to be on the absolute safe side, I am going to run to the rubble room real quick and save. Just because I don't have a stone mirror as a backup. It is an extra bit of time that I would rather not spend having to do it, but because that guy got me, I'd rather be safe than sorry, especially because I have another family master fight coming up at the end. We're only 13 minutes into this night so far. It's not bad time. Now this guy can absolutely fuck my world up. Kill me very quickly. Because it's a very small arena. And I just realized I didn't actually need to backtrack at all. Wait. Okay, yeah. Because there's a save right next to where you fight this guy. So I just wasted some time. Cool. Cool. Now, on other difficulties, I've gotten pretty lucky with this fight, but if he decides to teleport at my feet, it can fuck me up. Or he could just stand there, you know. That's fine too. Wow, again, I really took the most roundabout way to get there the first time. Except that time I did it in the opposite direction. Fucking hell. Yep. I'm glad we saved. There's... It annoys me so much that the guide does not mention this because there's not supposed to be two ghosts in this room. Yeah, every time I've come here, there's been two ghosts in that room. Alright, get rid of her. And I'm pretty sure if the long-haired ghost catches me, it's going to be a game over. So I need to make sure that she does not. That was a lot of ammo. No, this way. Butter. Leave her alone. Good boy. We are going to take a little bit of a detour to the forest path. To get another stone mirror.
The ritual has failed. It's all over.
I'm not going to make the same joke 4 times in a row. What's in your head? In your head. Quite literally nothing, because you're dead. Kind of a bit of a time loss here, but I don't think that we're that far under the... or that close to the 3.5 hour mark. So I think it'll be fine. Okay. Go down the stairs, Miku. Coward. I like how that bloodstain has been there all 3 nights and she's only just now commenting on it. The wall was haunted. Oh, there he is. Like, I have literally no idea what was stalking me. Mans was lost in the abyss. One of the things that I find amusing but also slightly annoying about this game is it is legitimate speedrun tech, just knowing when to press up or down on the analog stick to actually make her go through scene transitions better. Because the controls are so janky. Alrighty. Alright, and like I said, now we need to take a slight detour just really quickly into... Boy. The fireplace room, so I can pick up the last document that I need for this playthrough. Because funny enough, you don't ever actually go into this room in this night. Who and what? What? What do you want? I don't care. Go puff your vape cloud somewhere else. I have shit to do. There we go. Alright. Let's wrap up this chapter. Alrighty. So no saving for night 4. If I die, I can't heal and I can't use stone mirror or anything. So if I end up having to use a stone mirror, that's a reset. I'm just not going to heal, so that's not something I'm going to ever have to think about. And then obviously if I straight up die, then that's also a reset. So let's hope it doesn't come to any of those things. And we can get through this relatively okay. Not going to bother with item pickups because there's nothing that I can pick up in this chapter that's going to help me under these constraints. Boy. There we go. I'm actually very curious as to whether or not Miku can fall off of this. No, she cannot. Why are you moving so slow, Chica? Everybody knows you're not in any actual danger here. Okay. Sorry, I had to scroll past a bunch of optional shit to make sure that there wasn't anything else that I needed to do. Better snoring. He snore real loud. I actually got kind of lucky that both of the ghosts in here were just the Wandering Man instead of the long-haired woman and Wandering Man. Made that fight a lot faster. Now, the baptismal path fight, which is coming up here shortly, has the tendency of being a little bit tougher for me. Hopefully it's not too bad. There we go. She likes to teleport. All we have now is the final fight against Kyrie. Hopefully this goes smoothly. She's very slow, so as long as I don't fuck around too much, should be fine. Thankfully, I've gotten a lot of experience with dealing with her thanks to battle mode, so this isn't going to be that hard. There we go. There we go. Now there is a slightly alternate ending, so I guess we're going to let this play out. 'Cause I don't know what all's different. It's the T-1000 from Terminator.
Mafuyu. Thank goodness.
Yeah, don't get too excited there, girl. The child that looks nothing like the adult version.
Don't forget your duty.
Go do your job.
My
Actually,
duty
you know
is to
what?
keep this gate closed.
Oh no.
The rest of you, hurry and escape.
But what about you?
I must stop the calamity. or else it will happen again. Don't worry about me. You must go.
I just realized something.
Mafuyu, come on!
Oh wow, he's abandoning her this time. What a dick. He's gonna give in to despair. She's gonna cause the seeds of destruction to fall from the sky.
Look, their souls are all going back to where they belong.
Kirie. She was always struggling for life. Her soul must remain there, keeping the gates sealed off for all eternity.
Eternity.
She had to sacrifice everything.
Non-canon ass ending.
These souls may rest in peace, but her soul will always suffer. Forever. And
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty shitty ass ending too.
Ever since that day, we stopped seeing things that other people don't see.
Yes! 2 hours and 6 minutes. Nice. That's a whole hour and 24 minutes lower. So the thing that I just realized, you remember how I got S rank in the majority of, like, all but one of the battle mode missions? And then my game froze, and then I lost them all, and then I had to redo them all, and I was like, well, I don't need S rank anyway, so I'm just going to go through them all real quick. Guess what I have to do now? I have to go back and fucking S rank all of those bitches. So annoying, because I've already done it once. I have the achievements for it. Oh, I also never used the impact shot. I need to also make sure I do that whenever I go into story mode again. I mean, thankfully, I have plenty, and I do mean plenty of SP to unlock it whenever I do get it. But it's still fucking obnoxious that I have to do all this again. Thankfully, 2 of the hardest ones I do not have to do. 3 of the hardest ones, or 3 of them, I don't have to do again. So there's only 17 that I have to do. Still really, really annoying. Alrighty. Thankfully, I know what I need to do to S rank them. It's just going to be a matter of whether or not I can execute. I don't think that was close enough. We'll see, though. There we go. Nice. There's one mission that's going to be a pain in the ass, too. It's mission 6. Ah, shit. I didn't fire off the paralyze fast enough. Come on, lady. Thank you. Shit. Was I not close enough? That's rough. I have to get over 7,000 points in the final shot to be able to S-rank these missions. Just for anybody who is not aware and who missed me doing all this shit yesterday. Stop getting cute. There we go. I am going to save every 5 missions. Just to be on the safe side. I don't think I'm close enough for that one. Nope. I'm missing all the Downton drama. One of the funnest things for me about this show is listening to you yell at the TV. That's the only reason why. Like, I don't care about drama shows, but they are entertaining for me purely because of how entertaining they are for you. That might be good enough. Yep. Yeah, she's on, or she just finished season 1 recently. I'm not 100% sure. Jesus. That's dark. I don't think I got a core shot there. Nope. Yes, drama in the show. Thomas was caught stealing Carson's wallet. How fucking dare he? Yeah, the pedantic rich people being rich shit is just kind of the stuff that I'm just not here for. Like, I just don't care about it. Shit. I didn't get the core shot. I got a close shot. No, I didn't. Fuck you too, game. I've never gotten so close that I was too close for the reticle to show up. She really likes the Gilded Age too, and it's another one of those rich people drama things, and same kind of situation. The most fun that I have watching that show is just listening to her yell at the TV. Hopefully that was close enough. It was, but I wasn't close enough. Are you kidding me? Mary found out that Edith ratted her out about killing that Turkish ambassador. I thought he killed himself. Orgasmically. Or did she, like, actually straight up murder him? It was her vagina that did it, ergo she's the murderer. That's funny. Ah, fuck. Taking damage doesn't matter, but trying to get another setup is kind of annoying. So it's just easier for me to reload the mission. There we go. This guy sucks. He's kind of annoying. Not as annoying as Mission 6, but still pretty annoying. You have limited ammo here, guy. Alright. Nice. O'Brien set the trap because she thinks she's getting fired, but in actuality, Granny is looking for a new housemaid, not Cora. Oof. Thought O'Brien was a dude. Oh, this one. This one sucks. Not only does she take forever just to come out in general sometimes, but getting close to her for the last picture. Kind of a headache. Come on, lady. This isn't gonna work. Nope, not even a little bit. Thankfully, because everyone's British, nothing important happens most of the time. Really? Get away from me. That's perfect, actually. Hopefully that'll be enough. Yeah. I did really poorly whenever I redid this one, so... Not entirely sure why. Oh, I remember why now. I didn't remember what ghost this was. Oh no! The hardest part about this one is just going to be getting the fucking dude to attack me in a way that I can see that he's doing it. That's a little off. I don't know if I got the core shot on that one. Damn it. Wrong button. That's what I needed. Ah, fuck. Press the wrong button. Rerolls did just run out, so after this attempt, successful or not, we are going to take a short break. Come on. There we go. Thomas is being an ass and got a few punches to the face. Good. Dude's dick. Ass is his middle name. It is a little weird that so far the only gay dude in the show is a predatory asshole. I think I was a little off of the core shot there. Didn't matter. I mean, I got it, but also didn't matter. Ow. Starting to get into the double ghosts. Those are the easiest ones, though. Strategy remains the same as it was last night. Take out the ones that are going to give me the most trouble first. That was a lot of shots that I didn't want to take. Fucking went invisible. Only ever played Crimson Butterfly and later, so I never knew about this mode in 1. I mean, I've never played any of them. So I get that feel. We have 5, 6, 7 more to do. It's so frustrating, dude. Also definitely need to make sure that I save after this one. According to Mira, though, the sequels are a lot better. Don't touch me. Stranger danger. I forgot that I wasted my paralyze, so. I tried. It didn't work out. Really? I can get maybe one more shot before... Okay. It's too far away. Yep, too far away. Womp womp. Am I going to finish this today? Yes. I would already be finished right now if I didn't learn that I have to redo all these missions. Because I had actually done S rank on all these last night, and I got to the last mission and the game froze, and I had to reload, and I didn't save, but because I didn't realize that I needed S rank in the end, fuck. But because I didn't realize that I actually needed S rank to unlock something, I didn't bother redoing them last night, and I just blazed through them really quickly to get to the last one. And I am paying for all of those decisions today. That's fine. Keep doing it too late. But we have to do battle mode, and then I have to load up night 1 to find the last collectible that I'm missing and use one of the special shots that I forgot about. Why did I do that? I need to save anyway. And we need to take a break. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Absolute cinema. I mean, it is a game about taking pictures. It's hard. I mean, it's easier now because I have a better idea of the thing that I need to do. Like last night, I was struggling really bad until I figured out the strategy that applies to literally every single one of these guys, which is just damage them enough to where you only need one more hit, and then get close, paralyze them when they're getting ready to attack you. Sorry, it was a Hideo Kojima game meme. Yeah. But yeah, get close and then paralyze, and then try to get a core shot. And you should, theoretically, get all the points that you need. Thankfully, I got the hardest one out of the way yesterday, so I don't have to worry about that again. Most of the rest of these are going to be pretty simple, except for Mission 18. Mission 18 also sucks. I just don't like fighting the novelist. He moves around too much. And it's really, really annoying. Parasite Eve 2 soon. We'll see. I've already got a plan for the next 3 weeks. Let's see. Parasite Eve 2 time to beat. 20.5 hours to obtain 100% completion. That's not too bad. Then again, this doesn't also account for the absolutely stupid achievements that exist sometimes. EX mode is different. Gotcha. Different in what way? No, that's not the mission that I was wanted to do, but I guess. Take her out real quick. Stagger the child. Shit. There she is. Okay. Weapons don't get upgraded like one, you just unlock better ones later on. Yeah, I heard that the upgrade system isn't as good. Shit, god damn it. I need to go back to this one anyway. For the split second that he was blocked by that beam, that's when I tried to use my paralyze. One of the most popular guns isn't technically the strongest. It's popular for the higher crit rate. Gotcha. Of course. think I was off. I don't think I got the core. Fuck. Nope. Darn. Yeah, as far as Silent Hill goes, I need to do a little bit more research before I'm able to commit to when that might be happening. It's definitely on my radar. Eh. Fucker. It's less about the series as a whole and more so trophy lists versus achievement lists, what's available where, the cost of things on console versus emulation, things like that. It's more like the technical details of trying to figure out how to stream it and what the best way to stream it would be, and less about like the games themselves. I probably shouldn't have counted, but it did. 1 to 4 are available on emulation, and those are the only good ones. Yeah. There are other things to take into consideration too, like whether if it's available on console, what does the trophy list look like compared to the achievement list? Like which one's going to be easier? Because as Mira and I recently discovered, the achievement list for Final Fantasy X is ridiculous. Ridiculously difficult. Get off me, child. Okay, I'm just getting, like, fucking gangbanged there. It's only for PS1. Oh yeah, they skipped Silent Hill 1 and went straight to Silent Hill 2 for the remake, didn't they? That means playing the HD collection. Stop it. Alright. That is genuinely the worst way to play those games. Nice. I don't like this child because you can't be... Fuck. Alright, I think I have to switch targets. It's hard to get close enough to her and also be far enough away to be able to get a core shot. Oh, fun. Alright, we're getting rid of this kid. Lady! I don't have the time or the energy to deal with you. Fuck's sake. All right. That's annoying. Homecoming is available on Steam. Nice. All right, now I can focus on the floating lady. Silent Hills 2's already seems not too hard. Does require at least 2 playthroughs. I mean, yeah, that's not a big deal. Well, I say that. I don't know how long the playthroughs are. It could be a very big deal. Excuse me? What just happened? I didn't know she had a stun attack. That is way too far away. Are you kidding me? Yeah, that was not going to work. You legit complete a playthrough in a little over an hour? Gotcha. That is coming from somebody who knows the game very well, though. Get off me, child. I'm pivoting again. I'm going to try to get the woman gone. Even though I have no idea where she is. Hello, lady? There she is. Alright. Because I still think the child's going to be easier to manipulate, and I'm pretty sure when I did this last night I focused on the child. Oh, she's very close. Chronological order matters more than anything else. As far as what I would be more interested in playing, I would probably say F. But, like I said, chronological order, god damn it, is more important. I don't know why I'm struggling so much with this. I didn't have this much trouble last night. I mean, it doesn't help that the long-haired woman is not cooperating. There we go. Rather play Homecoming again than either of those two. Yeah, you're not a big fan of remakes in general, though. Blinded by the light, Then I'll burn it down in the middle of the night. I don't actually know the lyrics to that song. Well. That's funny. Let's try this again. That might have been too high. Nope. See, Homecoming is with a bullet preference for me. I was assume the lyrics were wrapped up like a douche and I'm coming in the night, and I refuse to be corrected. I also do want to preface this, this entire conversation haunting. Well, hold on. I don't remember what I'm doing here. Oh, yes I do. Gotta get rid of this child first. I am playing horror games right now. The main reason that I'm playing almost exclusively horror games right now is purely because it's October. The majority of the stuff, like I play a pretty wide variety of stuff. Doesn't mean that I'm not interested in it, but I have like quite a few things that are already on my list. So I just want to set up, you know, give you a more reasonable expectation. Fuck, I can't, how do I move? Ah! Damn it. There might not be an opening in my schedule for a while. Oh, god damn it. Because it ultimately just depends on when I get interested enough in it to want to play it. After September or after October is done, it's mostly just going to be me playing what I want to do based on vibes. Like, what am I feeling at that time? Now, if I already have longer term games that I'm playing, like Stardew Valley, of course I'm going to be playing those pretty frequently just because I am trying to get them done and dusted. And then there's going to be intermittent shorter games that I play. I do like to do like 2 long games at a time. So the second one that I'm planning on playing coming up is going to be Lies of P. But I don't want to overload myself with too many series at once. Fuck's sake. That's not to discourage you from talking about it or, you know, like advising on things. As long as I don't go on a streak of Destiny 2 and Dead by Daylight, yeah, you are never going to have to worry about me playing Dead by Daylight, dude. That game looks absolutely god-awful to me. Destiny 2 is a Casting of Frank Stone is on sale. I did add Casting of Frank Stone to my list. If I was going to play a Dead by Daylight game, it would not be the actual Dead by Daylight game. But I have toyed with the idea of trying to platinum Destiny. And then, of course, that would also then... Oh, fuck. That would also then lead into Destiny 2 someday. But I'm never going to spend more than 1 week at a time on a game. Yeah, the first Destiny one. Because I played a bunch of the first Destiny a long time ago, and I actually did relatively enjoy it. You can still platinum both of them. Yes. I have looked into them. You have the Destiny 1 plat? Nice. It's one of those things, too, where it doesn't feel like it's going to be overly hard to do. It's more so just going to be, you know, the time commitment of playing a fucking MMO. God damn it. Still get mad about Destiny 2, and I haven't played it in years. I also have the Destiny 2 plat, but refuse to play it again. I mean, I don't blame you. From what I heard, Destiny 2 is in every way worse than Destiny 1. Good night. Yeah, I put it in the dryer. My wife's going to bed. And she lost her phone. She's blaming the dog. That should be good enough. Yes. Good, finally. I can help. Granted, I'll be a bit rusty, but I'm sure, but it was my second most played game. Yeah. What was the tipping point? Yeah, what was the tipping point for Destiny 2? I've only played like 2 minutes of Destiny 2, so I don't have much experience to go off of. Oh, okay, I need to be a little bit more careful here. Alright, now I need him to do his attack. I said, I need you to do your attack. That's annoying. That's not going to be good enough. Oh, it was good enough. That's surprising. Sunsetting content, or is the sunsetting, is there another term for it? Or is it like a term for something in game? Alright, just 2 more. Stopped playing not long before they announced that, I think, the Moon expansion, when they admitted that they just put items that were designed to be in-game rewards into the cash shop because they knew people would buy it anyway. Jesus Christ. Just deleting swaths of the game? Yeah, that's what I figured. Alright, the 2 that are left are 2 of the more annoying ones. I am very surprised that I actually managed to back up properly through that door. It was the paid DLC that upset you? Well, yeah. You paid for that shit. They shouldn't be able to take away shit that you've paid for. Alright. Thankfully, this is the one that I wanted to keep alive. that's annoying. I think I only have one more shot that I can get on this guy. So we're gonna wait for him to teleport. Oh yeah. You mean to tell me I paid for something that just isn't going to be available anymore? Yeah, no, you can take your game and shove it, dude. I feel you. A year later, they brought back some of those maps with new content. Did people have to pay for it again? Alright, we snap yay. And we run, because the novelist is going to be right behind me. Snap yay again. Snap yay again. Keep backing up. Where did she go? There she is. There we go. Alright, now we can focus on the novelist. That's stupid. That's really stupid. That should be fucking illegal, honestly. Oh, it's not the novelist. Or wait, yes, it is the novel. No? This is the other guy. But he's still not the one that I was concerned about. Nice. Alrighty. That should be the last one. Special function is now unlocked. Very nice. Save the goddamn game. Alright. We're going to go first night. We're just going to play on normal mode. Special 3, because why not? Let's see. Where is this shit? Interesting. I'm not entirely sure that that's the one I'm missing, actually. Let me double check this. There's 2 old diary scraps in day 1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 2 was the one that I already had. Well, I mean, we'll find out, I guess. Yep, only 3, and we should be getting them very quickly. Or, at least fairly quickly. Oh my god, she's a Gyaru. Yikes. Alright, so real quick. Plus, they made the price of the season and price of the game currency to purchase said content misaligned, meaning instead of paying what it costs, you have to purchase over the currency to have enough for the season, have a bit left over for cosmetics. My favorite little Destiny 2 thing is the constant, like, annual swap between skill-based matchmaking and connection-based matchmaking. God, she looks so fucking crazy. We do have to play up until the walkway where I can unlock the storeroom, because apparently it's in there. I don't know that I necessarily believe that, because I swear last time I played I checked all over that place. That's it. Just the one note. Or wait a minute. That should be it. Why does it say 103 out of 105? Let me double check. Oh, I have to perform an impact shot, which means that I have to use one of the special abilities that I haven't been using. So we'll get the impact shot one during the first bit of combat. The note is a little further in. I don't know how much further in, but leave me alone, pop-ups. You act like I haven't done this before. We should get the impact shot one right here. Actually, I don't know exactly how it works. Is that not the impact shot? Hold up. Let me bring up my walkthrough here. Impact shot, fatal frame. Impact shot. There we go. An impact shot is achieved by taking a shot after using the auxiliary function pressure. Okay, so maybe I just need to do it faster or something. Like, take the shot and then... Or use the special ability and then take the shot. I feel like that probably did it. Yep. Bump, bump, dump, dump, bam. All right. I guess it doesn't matter, honestly, what I'm using. Wait a minute. Did I pick up that key? Sure didn't. I was in such a hurry. Oh, no, it's not the key. It's the red mirror that I have to go. Okay. Well, I didn't need that, but... I know where the red mirror is, and then I know where I'm going after that. Ba-ba-ba. I will say it's probably going to cut it a little early, but it also feels like it's a little late to be starting up another game. So after we get this final achievement, I will probably be wrapping up for the night. Tormented Souls. Three hours was my average before October, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to stream longer, especially because my work schedule allows for it. It's just that it's earlier than I would normally like to stream, but it's also too late to like start up Stardew Valley or something like that. It's like at an awkward time. 16-hour mega streamer? I don't know that I could do that. I could play video games for 16 hours. I don't know that I could sit there and talk to people for 16 hours. The impact shot is fun. It's too bad I have a very limited amount of spirit stones. I would like to do 8-hour streams. But with my cooking obligations and stuff like that, it's just really hard to be able to commit to something like that. It's not that I don't have the time, it's just that I have things that I need to do later on at night that would either require me to be getting up, like sleeping later in the morning, or something. Or trying to stream later, or not later, trying to stream earlier and staying up late, or something. There's a lot of consideration that goes into it, unfortunately. And it's just not something that I feel like I'm going to be able to swing for now. Go away. I quite literally could not care less what you have to say to me at this point. We are so close. The storeroom is right around here somewhere. I think it's actually on the other side. Damn it. Nope. It's this way. Alright, as far as I'm aware, the document should be up here. Which, again, I swear I've checked up here numerous times. Oh, I didn't know you could come over here. All right. I had literally no idea that you could go over there. All right, that is 100% mastery of Fatal Frame on hardcore mode. All hardcore mode means is that you don't use save states, you don't use speed ups, you don't use rewinds, anything like that. Ooh. Yeah, it's honestly no wonder that I never found that one. Because I had literally no idea you could even go over there. Oh, you know what? I messed up. That was supposed to be a retro achievement mastery, not a platinum. I got my buttons confused. There we go. That should update here very shortly. There we go. Let's go ahead and save the timer. 17 hours, 50 minutes, and 12 seconds. At least got under 18 hours. Save the splits. I fataled that frame indeed. So, final thoughts. I mean, I explained it earlier when Haunting was asking about it, but I had fun with it. I thought it was a fun game. The controls were ass, just like straight up garbage, 100%. The concept is really cool. The story is okay. I don't like that it's basically completely disconnected from the main character entirely. Like, she only plays an incidental role in what she's doing. She's like not actually there to solve the mystery or anything. She's there trying to find the brother and then accidentally saves the world or the area or whatever from the calamity. She's not intentionally trying to stop it or anything. So it feels a lot less personal because the brother, aside from some notes, hardly ever comes up. Well, the calamity happened like decades ago, yeah. Well, damn, she's not even like that. I don't know, that kind of makes it worse. It's like Dark Souls. I was under the mistaken impression that we were also trying to prevent like further calamity. I don't know why, because thinking back on it, that doesn't make any sense. Because the bad shit has already happened. So it's more so like you're purifying the area or whatever. But again, you're not doing that on purpose. You're trying to find your fuck-ass brother. Who, aside from being the reason for you being there, has very little to do with the actual story. He just wanted that Gussie. I mean, in the canon ending, he got it. I don't like that I thought the changes in the nightmare mode ending sucked. It's very little change. But what change there was, I thought it sucked. Because what they should have done, they should have kept him dead. But at the end, he gets out of the mansion, and then he has a heartfelt moment with his sister, and then he turns into a spirit and gets to like go to heaven or whatever, instead of being trapped forever with Kyrie at the gate. That would have been a slightly more satisfying payoff for all the quote-unquote trouble that a player would have gone through with nightmare mode. Instead, they just completely retcon that he's dead. They don't even address that fact. They just go out there and everything's fine. Absolutely not. That additional ending was not worth a full additional playthrough of the game for anybody that is not doing something like this where they're trying to get all the achievements. All right. Don't really have time to start up a new game, but I do have time to chat. So let's take a look at this. Silent Hill chronological order. Origins, Silent Hill, 2, 3, 4, Homecoming, Downpour. Shattered Memories is apparently a separate timeline. Or separate canon. Origins fits in the chronology but is not canon due to inconsistencies. No, chronological is in storyline order. Yeah, when they technically take place. So what I'm seeing is Origins would technically be in front of Silent Hill, but there's consistency issues. Kind of like how Drakengard 2 was supposed to be a sequel to Drakengard 1, but there's consistency issues. Although, I could go on a whole tirade. I have gone on a whole tirade about how that's an absolutely stupid fucking thing to think. Origins is pretty mediocre at best. Dude, that sounds perfect. Should have kept it as a dark comedy inspired by Scrubs instead of rewriting it. Silent Hill Origins Trophy Guide? Question mark? What the fuck is Book of Memories? Origins does not have trophy guides. Or does not have trophies. 0, 2, 1, 3, 4, Homecoming, Downpour. Yeah, that's what I just saw too. What was this out on? Oh wait, so Silent Hill Origins came out on the PS2 and the PSP. The hell? Okay, I don't know why it was saying that it was on the PS3. Well, let's check retro achievements then. Where are you at? There it is. Silent Hill Origins. Which version? There's 66 trophies for both, or achievements for both versions, and they both have 666 points. That's funny. So there's the PS2 version and the PSP version. Which version's better? I would have to guess the PS2 version, but I'd rather ask people that have actually played it. PSP version plays better, PS2 is a port. Alright, well, we're doing it on the PSP then. Played the PSP version, but in my opinion, every PSP better or game is better on the PS2. Well, now I'm getting conflicting information. What do the comments say? Never played the PS2 version. Both work fine. Alrighty. Runs a little less glitchy. Gotcha. I'm not super concerned about the glitches, honestly. Alright, I will put it on my rank 1 list. As soon as I can find it. There we go. And I'm not going to promise that we'll get to it soon, but we will get to it. And I will promise you it will be before next October. PS2 version has some graphical errors. Oh, that's interesting. Silent Hill Origins. Is it a long game? Like, how long would you say it takes to 100% it? Just so I know how to tag it on my list. Also, I was wondering, what in specific don't you like about, Origins? How long does it take to 100% it? Also, what specifically don't you like about Dead by Daylight? I've never played it, but I'm assuming that you have. I just think it looks terrible, honestly. The devs are catastrophically bad at balancing their own game. Roughly 15 to 20 hours. Alright, I will tentatively throw it on the long list. Oh no, don't discard changes. Save. Oh, I also added the Quarry to my list at some point. It looks cool. Let's move this to played. 18 hours. 100%. Very, very nice. Yeah, there's been a whole bunch of drama and controversy surrounding Dead by Daylight, but I'm just wondering if there was anything in specific that killed the game for you, or if you just didn't like it or something. I view Dead by Daylight in the same lens as things like Fortnite. I am hopelessly addicted to just watching videos of people complaining about Dead by Daylight now. It's a multiplayer-only game that is rampant with cheaters, has balancing issues in the lore, disregards any lore that exists for the killers in the game, and just makes it up as it goes. Gotcha. Feels kind of half-assed. But yeah, I view Dead by Daylight in kind of the same lens as Fortnite, where not only does the gameplay itself not look appealing, but it feels like the majority of the marketing is, look, it's this person from this franchise. how cool is it that you can be them? And it's just like, that doesn't appeal to me literally whatsoever. Especially whenever you make them weird and janky just to fit in with your game. They added the Tokyo Ghoul guy to it, or Kaneki. Wow, it's actually kind of sad that's the only name that I know. Got it. Okay. Season 1 was really good. We don't talk about Season 2 and 3. Pyramid Head from 2, with Heather from 3, with the school map from 1. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're trying to bait the nostalgia and bait the familiarity, so it's like, fuck consistency. We're gonna pull everybody's favorite thing from everybody, like, all the entire franchise. Never mind that none of it would fit together. They should add Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club. And her special attack is that she just deletes every other character on the map. There was some big dev stream recently where the devs like talk about the player almost exclusively from a survivor perspective, as if the killer players are just AI bots that exist so the survivor players have fun, so it's very funny. And honestly, it was boring, repetitive gameplay. Yeah, that's what I was saying too. Like, aside from the franchise bait factor, there's just the gameplay never really looked appealing to me. I only have the casting of Frank Stone on my list as a meme. And because it's like more of a story-focused game, so there's a slight chance that I might enjoy it more. Survivors do gens, empower the door to escape, killer hits them and put them on a hook. The casting of Frank Stone is very funny. Is it very funny in a ha-ha way or funny in a it's really bad way? But they didn't even add him to DVD. That is kind of funny, yeah. What was that game that you mentioned earlier, Haunting? Something Souls? Troubled Souls? Tormented Souls, thank you. Alright, what is this? Survival horror video game developed by Dual Effect. Oh, I need to add Dead Space to my list too. PS4 and Xbox One versions were canceled in February. Good. But were eventually released in February 2022. It's a retro style game inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill. What part of it? Where's the inspiration? If you say tank controls, I'm gonna riot. Optional tank controls. Optional tank controls. Okay, I see that on the Wikipedia's page. Alright. I'm assuming you enjoy it. Sounds like people did. Generally favorable. Onimusha? Did I even download that? Was that for GameCube or was it for PS2? I was like, where's my emulator? It is not on my GameCube list, so I'm assuming it was PS2. Yeah. As optional tank controls, yes, but there are puzzles, fixed camera angles, and a save system like the ink ribbon typewriter. Gotcha. I'm fine with everything you said except for the tank controls. Thankfully, it is optional. Whenever I do the older Silent Hill and Resident Evil games, the fucking Dino Crisis and shit like that, I have accepted the fact that I am going to have to use and get used to tank controls. I don't like them. I will deal with it. And I will try not to complain about them constantly. I mean, quite literally, yes, I just have to get good. But yeah, let me add this to my list. Tormented Souls. And it's gonna be PS5. How long is it? Every time you complain about them, I'll be here to say skill issue. I would expect nothing less. For the older Resident Evil games, you can technically do the remakes. That's what I'm going to do. So, I'm going to prioritize the newest versions of games. Much to Mira's dismay there. I'm going to prioritize the newest version that has been created. So that includes remakes, that includes remasters, things like that. And then someday further down the line, I will replay them on the originals. The RE3 remake is a crime, and I can't wait to find out why. I don't care if they're bad. I can't wait for them to remake 5 just because of all the controversy around shooting all the Africans. I really want to see how the discourse goes there. You will forever be mad if they remake 5? Why? You don't want to see the absolute clusterfuck that it's going to be? Code Veronica is getting a remake? Jesus Christ, Plum. You just scared the shit out of me. They literally took out all the African. My cat, Plum, just hopped on the back of my chair in the middle of my sentence and it scared the shit out of me. Butter, go back to sleep. I'm sorry, I woke you up. And in my opinion, it's not that good. This game is carried almost solely by its co-op. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that 5 isn't great, just in general. I will say, though, when I do start Resident Evil, I will be starting with Resident Evil 0, and you are going to just watch that death count skyrocket. Because it is so hard. On hard mode. Again, yes. But I will actually be committing to it this time. Hi, kitty. Yeah. Good girl. The games that are currently on my radar, though, of things that I want to play soon, are obviously what's already on my list here for the schedule that I posted in the Discord. Jack 2, Lies of P, Castlevania Lords of Shadow, ActRaiser on the Super Nintendo, and then Expedition 33. I'm probably going to do Expedition 33 after I do Lies of P, because I'm really itching for another Soulsborne, so I want to do Lies of P first. But I know Expedition 33 is going to be another like 50-60 hour game, so that's going to be my second long game after Lies of P, because Lies of P is also going to be another like 30 to 40 hour game to run alongside Stardew Valley. But that'll kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what's coming up. Exact schedule for any of that's not set in stone. And I could very well decide to change it out. Because there's plenty of other games that are on my list. There's plenty of games that have been recommended to me, games that I remember every day that aren't on my list. Have I ever played Remnant? Let me think. Yes. Didn't get very far. I played a little bit of it, and then got distracted with something else that I wanted to play more. But I have the sequel on disc on the PS5, so someday I will be going back to the original. I bet you'll have an easy time with Liza P. I don't know. I mean, I'm not terrible at Soulsborne or Souls-like games. It only took me like, what, 17 tries to kill Orphan in Bloodborne. And I was doing it with a very subpar weapon. So, like, I have some amount of skill with Souls-like games, but Liza P is very Bloodborne-y. Yeah, I mean, I kind of figured. Hey, girl, what are you doing up there? Pretty kitty. I mean, it looks like it's very Bloodborne inspired just from the videos that I've seen and the eldritch nature of how everything sounds. Little girl, you need to stop. You're gonna hurt me and or yourself. Orphan of Kos isn't that hard of a boss. Okay. Mr. High Skill over here. The vast majority of the player base considers Orphan to be the hardest Soulsborne boss pre-Elden Ring. I think Dark Eater Midir is the only one that even comes close. And then you have Artorias from the first one. Actually, no, I think people think Manus in the first one is harder. And then 2 has the Fume Knight and the Ivory King that are apparently really hard. Dark Souls 3, the Nameless King, I think is actually the one that everybody says is super difficult. Demon Souls doesn't have a hard boss. Old King Allant is kind of annoying, but even without glitching, none of the bosses in Demon Souls are very difficult. Just because they haven't figured out their FromSoft boss AI yet in Demon Souls, so they're all very, very slow. Yeah, Dark Souls 1 is going to be my next Soulsborne, whenever I get around to that. Don't go into it expecting good gameplay or great gameplay, because I'm probably just going to glitch Souls and then try to speed through it just so that I can get the platinum, because I've done this like 5 times, and what I really want to do is 2. And after Dark Souls 1, I have to play every game legitimately. There's no glitching, no exploits or anything like that that I can really take advantage of. When everyone kept complaining 2 has too many dudes in armor, I was like, hell yeah, it has so many dudes in armor. Yeah, I liked Artorias. Majula is a great hub area for sure. I will say I preferred the Dark Souls 1 slash Elden Ring formula of being able to level up at any bonfire instead of having to go to a main hub area to level up. People went into it looking for reasons to hate on it the instant they found out it wasn't Miyazaki working on it. Yeah, that's very true. That's also a lot of why people don't consider Drakengard 2 to be canon, which is the stupidest fucking shit in the world to me. Like, you can dislike the game, but you can't just sit there and completely decanonize it just because Yoko Taro didn't work on it. The timeline of Drakengard's all over the fucking place. I can't wait to play that. I need to get 3, but it's fucking expensive. Although I will say, with that very generous sub bomb that Haunting dropped, it's like 30 extra bucks that can go toward it. But even used, for some reason, Drakengard 3 is just stupidly expensive, and I don't know why people did not like the game. Collectors ruin everything, they sure do. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't understand. I liked it for what it was. I did not like it as a Drakengard sequel slash prequel. But I had fun with it. One that's stupid expensive for a mediocre game is Rule of Rose. Guess what's on my list? It's actually not currently on my list, but thank you for reminding me. That's funny. That is very funny. I wish that would happen for more often for more things. Rule of Rose is a game that I stumbled upon years and years ago and just never got around to playing it. And it looks like weird. It's weird enough that it has my interest. I don't really know anything about it. So remember back in the PS2 days, Nocturne and DDS were both insanely expensive because they were given a super limited printing. I need to finish the God of War series so that I can get to Dad of War. Or the original God of War games. So that I can get to Dad of War. So I can force Mira to watch them. And then one day out of nowhere they just decided to do another printing and whoops, now the games were worth the fucking collectors were trying to resell. They're pissed off and crying about it online. Jesus. $450. I can't think of a single fucking game that's worth $450. And I am a diehard fan of some really shitty games. Or, no, let me rephrase that. I am a diehard fan of some games that people really dislike. And even then, I cannot think of a single fucking game that I would pay $450 for. Selling over 1,000. Earthbound averages like 400. That doesn't surprise me at all. I've never played it, but I know it's extremely popular. Here I go, adding it to my fucking list. Is Earthbound the first in that game series? 1983, goddamn. There's also Earthbound Beginnings that came in 2015. Oh boy, I bet that's bad. So what's the first game in that series, chronologically? Oh, Legacy of Goku is also another thing that's on my list. Mother. Got it. I knew it was something like that, but I couldn't remember what the name of it was. I'm not entirely sure which one this is. Famicom or Wii U? Oh, NES. That's just... Why do you call it Famicom? That's stupid. I mean, I get it, but whatever. Ooh, you know what? I should actually probably check retro achievements for that. I'm pretty sure. I mentioned Legacy of Goku. You said that the first one that you played was like the original... was a game about the original Dragon Ball. And I think... I wasn't sure if that was you or not. Oh, Mother 1 and 2 are a combination game, and they're on the GBA. I fail to believe that the NES version does not have. '25th Anniversary Edition is on the NES. Or I could play the Game Boy Advance port. How's the... Oh, that's a hack. Okay. Well, then looks like the GBA version is the only one that I have access to. Okay. Good to know. Let me remove this then, and let me see if Mother 1 plus 2. Yep. Okay, I can add that to my list. I don't know how multi-game cards work like that. It's called Earthbound Beginnings on Retro Achievements. Didn't Earthbound Beginnings come out in like 2015? Anytime now, alright. It ain't easy being Chibi. I'm gonna use that. Oh. No. That's the NES version. Okay. Okay, well, I'm removing this for a third time. Looks like it was remastered or re-released or something like that on the Wii U or something. I don't know. It's weird. Either way. Yeah, I love the Legacy of Goku games, so I want to... I did play the first one on stream years ago. I mean, definitely not with achievements. But I'm looking forward to replaying them again because 2 and 3 are some of my favorite GBA games. I think the Wii U version might have been its first like localized release. Do I have to patch the ROM or something? I don't see anybody talking about it. Seems like it's fine. Let's Recorded game files. Yep, nothing about hacks. Alright. Or like language patches or something. Just give me credit and you can use it. I have to think of an appropriate game for it to apply to. My stream titles are cringy as hell. They only tangentially relate to the game that we're playing. I think they're funny. I also think I'm hilarious. My wife doesn't always agree. We have slightly different senses of humor. Like some of the shit that she loses her mind to while she's like scrolling through Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I will like find to be mildly funny. And then some of the shit that I think is just deeply hilarious, she will watch it and just be like, huh, and not find it funny at all. She's not as terminally online as I am. So sometimes it's mostly just that she doesn't understand the reference or only like vaguely knows about it. Can't believe you two aren't literally the same person. Yeah, I've been married for like almost 8 years now, so you'd think we would be. I laugh at stupid shit all the time. So do I, and I know it's stupid shit too. And I think that's what's important. Like, you can laugh at stupid things, it's just as long as you recognize that it's stupid and you don't try to get like defensive about it or why it's like try to defend why it's not stupid or blah 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 blah. Just fucking own up to the cringe, dude. Let's see. I also want to do Last Faith, Darksiders. Just scrolling through my list here. Digimon World 1. I've tried to play Darksiders like 5 times and always get bored. Force Unleashed, Dragon's Dogma, Dark Arisen, Infamous 1. I need to redo the Dragon Age series, which is a bit of a chore, at least for Dragon Age Origins, to play on console. And then at some point I have to dip my toes back into Devil May Cry, replat the first 3 games. Those 3 I'm not super concerned about. It's just that I know it's going to get unfathomably harder after 4 or after 2, because I'm going to play them in the order of 3, 1, 2. And then after 2, it just skyrockets in difficulty, because 4 is when they decided to start introducing the requirement that you have to S rank every mission on every difficulty. Whereas with 1, 2, and 3, you only have to S rank every mission. Doesn't really matter what difficulty. You still have to beat the game on every difficulty. You just only have to get S rank on one you just have to S rank the mission once, and it's fine. But Devil May Cry 4 and 5, and also DMC, if I remember correctly, You have to S rank every single fucking mission in the game on every single difficulty. And it is going to be hard because even though I platinumed the first 3 games, I am not good at these games. The only reason I was able to defeat Virgil on Dante Must Die difficulty in Devil May Cry 3 is because I would farm healing items from getting red orbs on Virgil on easy difficulty, and then I just buy a bunch of fucking healing orbs in the store, and then every time I would get close to dying on Dante Must Die difficulty against Virgil, I would just heal myself. I literally face tanked so much of damage from him, just healed through it just to get it over with. Before I go back to the original, though, I might do DMC first, because I unironically love DMC Devil May Cry. Watching you plat Kingdom Hearts again will be funny. I don't know, I think the comedy factor is going to lose itself after Birth by Sleep. Is platinuming Kingdom Hearts 1 and Fragmentary Passage isn't anywhere near as tedious as Birth by Sleep. Kingdom Hearts 2, on the other hand, you will find to be very hilarious, is I'm going to get very mad at that game. I did get very mad at that game whenever I was streaming it on Discord. So. And it's not even the difficulty that got to me of Proud Mode, or was it Proud? No, it's not Proud Mode. It's what's the mode? Fuck, Mira, what's the hardest mode technically? Kingdom Hearts 2. They introduced it. Critical mode, yeah. Thank you. It's not even the changes of difficulty in critical mode that bother me. It's the fact that every time you die, you are not reset at the loading zone for the area that you die in. They send you 2 screens back. More often than not, that means you have 2 screens worth of enemies that you have to go through before you even get back to the point where you died, which sets you up for a lot of damage. I made it to Cerberus. Again, Haunting, you're probably not going to know where that is in the game. But Mira will remember. I made it to Cerberus in the Hercules world before I just had to stop because I was getting pissed off and I had already platinumed Birth by Sleep, the original Fragmentary Passage, and then I did like 98% of Chain of Memories. So I was a little burnt out. I don't mind the Tarzan area too much. I think for me, once I figured out how to navigate it, it became less of a problem. Because I will admit the navigation of Tarzan's world is very confusing and it's very annoying. Slay the Princess Pristine Cut is also another one that I really want to do. I've been trying to wait to get the physical edition, and then they just keep putting it off. So I might just have to bite the bullet and get the digital version. I've played it before. I played it on PC, and I fucking love it so much. I don't know. Well, I played the original, so I haven't seen any of the new content. Undertale. It'll probably be out by the time you finish more games on your list. I don't know, man. They keep fucking pushing it back. Yeah, Undertale's on the list. And then there's a couple farming sims that I would really like to play. Rune Factory 4, My Time at Portia, Coral Island. But I am not doing multiple of those games at one time. Honestly, Silent Hill 1 Remake will probably be out before you get around to playing it. I don't mind doing a pivot. If that turns out to be the case, I wouldn't mind doing a pivot. That sounds fine to me. Ideally, though, by that point I have Origins done, so I might want to bump that up on the list a little bit more. Is this remake even like a real thing, though? Silent Hill 1 remake. In full production. Entered full production in 2024. Oof. Okay. So we're maybe thinking 2026, 2027. Plum is triggering butter. There's also another Silent Hill game called Townfall. It's coming out in 2026. What the hell is Townfall? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Might try to just get Origins out of the way sometime soonish, so that if we do run into that situation, making the pivot won't be as awkward. For me. It's not going to be awkward for you guys. You guys don't give a shit about the same things I do, but... Silent Hill Ascension. Oof. This sounds... Silent Hill Ascension is an interactive horror series where audience choices influence the story with cloud-based components and varying outcomes. Yikes. That does not sound good. I've never heard of it before, but it just does not sound good. Also, does not feel like it's a game that you can even actually play anymore. Or did it not come out? I don't know. This is very confusing for me. I'm too tired to... Better for never hearing of it. I'm too tired to try to figure this shit out. Oh yeah, Graveyard Keeper is another quote-unquote farming sim game that I have played before, and I do enjoyed it, but I kind of had to stop playing it because the final DLC was stuck forever, not coming to console because of the war in Ukraine. And then finally, it looks like the devs were able to port over the final DLC. It's a game that basically became an FMV, quote-unquote game, yeah. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus is a game that I know I need to play. I've played the original Doki Doki before, and it's a lot. It's not spooky or creepy, it's just unsettling. Ever tried Mortuary Assistant? I've heard of it. I believe. No, I have not heard of this actually. It's got a lot of positive reviews on Steam. Fun little funeral home sim. It is out on PS5. I mean, I could throw it on the list. Fuck it. Mortuary Assistance. Oh, apparently I need the definitive edition. That's the one that's on PS5. See here. I want to do a lot of the Lego games too. I'm explicitly saving Lego Harry Potter for whenever I get a bigger audience and can do like a subathon or some shit, so that I can donate all the proceeds to the Trevor Project or some other LGBTQ charity, because fuck J.K. Rowling. That's the only way that I would ever play a Harry Potter game on stream. I would simply play a good game instead. That's the thing though, like I love the Lego games. I do view the Lego games to be good games. Was it really? I've actually never played the Harry Potter games, the Harry Potter Lego games, so I don't really know. I also need to get restarted on The Walking Dead, Life is Strange. So many things. I wish I could just play all of these all at one time. Somebody figure out how to break the space-time continuum so I can do all these all at the same time. The only Lego game I'm interested in right now is the one that follows the movies. That's what I liked about Lego Jurassic World. I kind of wish Lego Jurassic World didn't come out when it did. Because we are never going to get Lego movies of the other Jurassic World movies. The secret is 2 monitors. No, the secret is definitely, because even there's literally no way that I could play 2 games at one time. Like even just 2 games at one time. Unless there were 2 games that were set up exactly the same, had the exact same controls, exact same layout. Skill issue. I don't have enough hands or enough brain. I have feet. The games you were listing were visual novels, basically. Oh, The Walking Dead and Life is Strange. I mean, it is arguable. I can give you that. I will say, whenever I do play the Walking Dead games, I am playing them under a specific challenge that I don't know if anybody has ever done before. I don't know if it's an actual thing. But we're playing them in silent mode. And instead of a death tracker, I'm going to have a forced choices tracker. I am going to try to go through the game making as little actual choices as I can, and see how far you can actually get, not saying shit to anybody that you don't have to say. People have definitely done that. I wouldn't be surprised, but it's never come up. So I like to think that it's a niche idea, if not an original idea. Given how old the games are, it would be incredibly surprising if nobody's ever done that before. But I think it'd be fun, because I've played the game several times, and I always choose what decision sounds the best to me. But I'm very curious to see how the game plays if you just don't. If you just don't make decisions. Especially because the trophy lists for those games are all boiled down to just play the game. There's not really collectibles and shit that you have to find. Every dialogue needs an option to just shoot Kenny. Well, what should we eat today, Shoot Kenny? I have good news for you about the end of Walking Dead Season 2. Although it's probably not news at this point. I feel like you probably already know. Season 2 is one of the weaker seasons for me. Mostly I just think it's weird how much responsibility all these people are putting on this literal fucking child. This 12-year-old should not be leading decision making for you. I legit did not know there was a season 3 until recently. Well, there's also a season 4. Also that no one can tell the difference between a dog and a human body. I liked season 4. I feel like season 3 is one of the more forgettable ones. I can't really ever remember what's going on in that one, but it's also because you don't really play as Clementine much. I liked Wolf Among Us a lot. I liked Wolf Among Us 2. Did they ever decide to continue that? Yeah, Telltale died, but it was acquired by another company called LCG Entertainment and basically rebuilt itself as Telltale Games. And one of the things that they first announced that they wanted to do was Wolf Among Us 2. And that was announced in 2019. Oh boy. Yep, not looking good for Wolf Among Us 2. They did reiterate in October 2024 that Wolf Among Us 2 was still in development. 5 years later, not really looking good. According to Ad Hoc Studio, as of September 2025, they did most of the writing and cinematic work for Wolf Among Us 2, but were told by Telltale that they needed more time. Without direction from Telltale, Ad Hoc instead decided to develop Dispatch, and they have no idea of the state of the Wolf Among Us 2 at that point. So, 6 years later, and nobody knows what's going on with this game. Great. It's never coming out. There was also another cool episodic game that got shit canned, like D24 or something. Oh, D4. Yeah, Dark Dreams Don't Die, D4. It looked very cool, and then it was basically just suddenly canceled. Which is very annoying. Like, don't make your game episodic if you can't commit to finishing it out. Fucking season pass bullshit. Anyway, I think I've blabbered on enough. It's midnight here. I'm gonna kind of chill for the rest of the night. I'll still be in Discord if anybody needs me. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. No stream tomorrow, since we did finish out Fatal Frame and don't really need to, and I don't normally stream on Tuesdays anyway. We will pick back up on Wednesday with Stardew Valley. Y'all have a good rest of your night.